Hello, how do you do? Today we are going to discuss the most important concepts required for understanding chemistry. Let's start. In the chapters of atom and molecule of class 9, it is most important. There we have the Indian system. It was designed by Maharishi Kanad. He divided matter into two parts, Anu and Parmanu. Anu were the molecules and Parmanu were the atoms. And then where in the foreign meantime people were designing the law of chemical combination. Law of chemical combination stated law of conservation of mass. Law of conservation of mass, it meant that the sum of the products and the sum of the reactants would always be the same. Some of the law of constant proportion, definite proportion, that atoms always combine by mass in the same ratio. Dalton's atomic theory. Dalton had given various points in his atomic theory. They were atom indivisible particle, atom can neither be created nor be destroyed, smallest particle of reaction, no atom in compound is fixed, number of atom in a compound is fixed, number of atom in compound is fixed, atom combine in small whole number to form compound. Later, his first theory, this theory was proven wrong because of the discovery of electron, proton, and neutron. Electron, proton, and neutron. What is the significance of a symbol? Symbol represents the element, atom of substance, like O. Or represents the element oxygen or the atom of oxygen, like O2. Atomic mass. Atomic mass is measured by AMU. And 1 AMU equal to 1 by 12th of a carbon-12 isotope. Before defining it AMU, it was defined by U. U stands for unified mass. What is gram atomic mass? Gram atomic mass is the atomic mass expressed in terms of gram. Example of gram atomic mass of oxygen is 16 gram. How do atoms exist? Atom exists in two forms, either in the form of molecule or in the form of ions. Ions like Na plus K plus, generally in an aqueous medium this happens, or in the form of molecule which occurs generally. A group of two or more atoms held together by a chemical bond is known as molecule. Molecule of an element are made of element, example oxygen, hydrogen are made of only one kind of element. That is, they would have only one kind of element. Completing their shells. Atomicity. Atomicity is the number of atoms present in one molecule. Example, atomicity of hydrogen H2 is 2, atomicity of HNO3 is 5, hydrogen 1 and nitrogen 1, oxygen 3, total 5. And helium atomicity is 1 because it exists as 1 in the state. What are ions? Ion is a group of particles having positive or negative charge. Positive charge are known as cation and negative charge are known as anion. Example Na plus, K plus, anion are OH minus, Cl minus. Generally metal form cation and non-metal form anion. What is molecular mass? Molecular mass is the average relative mass of molecule combined to an atom of carbon-12 isotope. Or we can define this as sum of atomic mass of all the atom of a molecule. Example H2O, hydrogen mass is 1, so 2 into H plus 16 gives us 18 AMU. What is formula mass? In the case of the ionic compounds or formed by the ions, we say them the molecular formula of an ionic compound. Example NaCl, it is calculated Na23 chlorine 35.5 summation resulting to 58.5 unit. Gram molecular mass. Molecular mass expressed in terms of gram is gram molecular mass. Writing a chemical formula, symbolic representation of composition. How for that we have to know some important ions. They are NH4 ion ammonium ion, OH minus or hydroxide ion, NO3 or nitrate, N3 nitrite, N3 minus, charge is 3 minus, SO4 2 minus sulfate ion, SO3 2 minus sulfide ion, PO4 3 minus phosphate ion. And they are found by the crossover of valencies. Example, hydrogen sulfate, hydrogen sulfate. Charge of hydrogen, charge. Mole concept. Mole is represented as mole, and the term mole was termed by Sir William Ostwald. Mole is the chemistry unit. Mole means a heap. Heap is a pile of substances. Like 1 dozen implies 12 things. Similarly, 1 mole implies 6.02 10 to the power 23 particle. This is for general purposes is represented by N0. N0 stands for Avogadro's number. Mole is the atom of the amount of substance or element having mass equal to 1 gram atomic mass. Mole of an atom is the amount of substance element having mass equal to the gram atomic mass. Example, 1 mole of H2 has 2 gram. The number of atoms in 1 mole of H2O 3 into N naught. Number of atoms, because 2 hydrogen atom and 1 oxygen atom would be present over there. And number of molecule in 1 molecule of H2O, there would be N naught, because only 1 molecule would be there, that is the H2O molecule. The smallest mole in the term of volume. In the volume, we have generally two terms, Stp and Ntp. Stp stands for standard temperature pressure and Ntp stands for normal temperature pressure. Temperature is 0 degrees Celsius at standard temperature pressure. Pressure is equal to 1 bar and 1 mole of gas would occupy 22.4 liter of volume. Whereas in case of Ntp, temperature would be equal to 20 degrees Celsius. Pressure would be 1 atmosphere and 1 mole of gas would occupy 22.4 liter. For example, if we are taking H2O gas or H2 gas of 2 grams, 2 gram H2 gas at 0 degree Celsius and pressure 0 bar, it would occupy 22.4 liter. Similarly, at the temperature of 20 degree and pressure 1 atm, it would occupy 22.4 liter. Thank you.